I'm Ahmad Kalo from Scandinavian News Agency. We are in Pori and we are covering the election of Finland local body election which is now happening tomorrow. And with me is the lady standing. I don't know the name of the party. She is going to tell me her name and the party and what else we can talk with her. So madam, what is your name?
My name is Charlotte Nordling,
And you are which party you are representing?
the Swedish.
So it is a Swedish party.
Yes.
Madam, you remember there was a lady, I have a very silly question.
Yes.
She's from Swedish party, her name was Elizabeth Rehn.
Yeah.
You remember her?
Yes.
She was the president candidate in 90s
Yeah.
against Ahtisaari.
Yeah. I love her.
You love her? Yeah.
Yeah.
She was really nice lady.
Yes.
We were covering her in the election in 90s.
Yeah.
But Ahtisaari when she lost, but it was very tragic. So madam, you are Swedish party, you are a minority in the country.
Yes.
So I have a question to you that the government is cutting everywhere in social services, in health services, in education. What is your take on that?
No, this is my personal opinion, so I will speak about it. I myself, I'm also involved with Save the Children.
Yes.
And also one other, and also work with children at the moment. So for me, it's like I would prefer if we wouldn't take all the money away from the children or the families. But the situation in the world is really bad. If you think about the situation now with Ukraine and Russia and Donald Trump in charge, everything is in a big change. And if we think now what the government has to do, they are not easy decisions. There is no money. And we don't know when we'll get some more, when the, how do you say, when the state will like, how do you say,
Stabilize.
stabilize. Yeah. It can take time, and I hope that the situation in the world would like stabilize as soon as possible, because then the situation, like the decisions we make here, would be like we would know what to do. But now, because it's
very hard.
yeah, because everything is changing so much at the moment. The decisions you have to make, they are hard. They will affect lots of people, and there is not any easy solution. But for me, for myself, the one of most important thing is to like take care of the children, and if we think about like not poor people, but like the people who can
Low poverty line, yeah.
Yeah. Those people.
Not much rich people,
Yeah,
yes, that's
yeah,
different.
yeah.
Unemployed people, for example.
Yeah.
And that type of people who living on a basic services. So, madam, if you want to you choose said that we have to save the children and
Yeah.
we have to do for the children, then why this cut is necessary for the children then from the government? They are cutting now. Why is so necessary? If you said you are in the party and
Yeah.
your Swedish party is in the government now.
Yeah.
So you think that it is justified to cut, especially the children and the poor people? I mean, to Thomas Paivaraha and for like this kind of things. You think this is necessary to cut? There is a many other things they can cut from there.
Yeah.
There is a new train coming from Turku to Helsinki.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Billions euro going there. So why don't they make a cut in these kind of things, especially why from these poor people and from children, from education and from health services?
Yeah, I think the government now is making like I think they are maybe thinking maybe a bit in the future, that they think that one day the economy will stabilize a bit more, and then the business is like growing again. But now it's like going downfall in a way. The business, I would say, in all like around the world, and that's just like maybe they try to think about that, like what's the situation also in the future a little. But But for me, personally, I think like we shouldn't cut the like money for students because they are our future. Yeah. So yeah, I could say that they could make other decisions also.
Yeah. So, for example, I have a question. You just mentioned Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
The war is going on in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And we have sent in Finland, I am Finnish national anyway.
Yeah.
So we have sent millions euro to that war.
Yeah.
Why don't we can spend that money in home and we can stabilize our relationship with Russia? What do you think about that?
No, I think there is no like easy solution. The thing is that let's say if we think about Russia and the power they have, so if we think about the wars we have had in the past, maybe the solution is that we have to show also Russians and all other countries also that we will fight against that the situation in the world would become weaker,
But
that
we have shown this when we joined the NATO.
Yeah.
We have told them that, hey, look, we are.
but
in the
can
biggest
we
like
trust
now.
NATO? That's one
another
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have gone there and we were really dancing and we are enjoying until Donald Trump pulled the plug NATO. So I mean we are in NATO, so we are helping other countries, but we are cutting in our home. The poor people money, children money, education money. So nobody is talking about that. That's what my question is.
Yeah, I understand. But this is my personal opinion again. The problem is that if our defense is not good, and we don't think about like that enough about the defense, it could be, I don't say, but one day, if Russians think that they have enough power, that they would make decisions or moves that would be bad for us. Yeah, you know what I
So
mean?
madam, you think that Putin will in future attack Finland? You think so?
I hope not. And I believe no, but we don't know what the future brings.
So we have a fear, eh? Say this way.
Yeah, I hope that we could restore our relationship with Russia.
With Russia, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
And which I think, I am covering internationally, we are news reporter that Finland will never have attack from Putin. I don't think so. Putin will take that risk with Finland because they have seen us in World War II. We have really defended the country that time. And Estonia, Lithuania, they've taken everything but Finland was standing on their
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
And I don't think Putin is going to have a fight with us, but we should have a normal relationship with Russia. That's what you think.
No, I hope that we could have.
Yeah.
But now the situation is bad. And I have really many friends in Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and I know how they feel. So it's not like they are afraid of little, because of the history. But also, but we have all the situation. It's the same in a way for us also. We were in a war which we think that we won.
Russia did
Yeah.
aggression against Finland.
Yes, yeah.
Did aggression against Finland, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. In the past, yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. But I hope that the situation in the world would stabilize. But now we maybe have to wait what it happens in United States.
Yeah.
What they will do.
Last question. What do you think, Donald Trump? One word. If somebody asks you one word for Donald Trump, what you will say?
Egoistic.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Have a good day to your election. Take
Thank
care
you.
of yourself.
Yeah.
We hope you will win the election. Thank you very much indeed.